Even the open world has some sort of rules, right? Hopefully. So you'll need someone to enforce those rules for you. And that's me. I've been playing board games since I was very young, and it was actually board games that got me into game design, which then brought me to programming.
I remember I was playing with my sister and my parents to board games, even when I was a child. So I suppose I played all my life.
I run 2 games of Dungeons & Dragons. One is Planescape and the other one is a homebrew world. And I've poured a lot of time into this. I made like entire world maps, random encounter tables. So I made this map in Hexographer in my spare time. And I just started with first of all, from people's backstories. I'm a grumpy old dwarf. All right, cool, you're over here. And you know what? There was a demon war, and they all come up from the north, up here in this nice, cheery place called the Abyss.
But there are a lot of similarities. I mean, card games tend to be all about the mechanics, and I love mechanics. It's a big part of what we do as gameplay programmers, so there's a very natural overlap there.
I think it's very important when you're a gameplay programmer to have also another experience of game. They can be like a board game or card game, because if you do only programming, you kind of lose what it's really like. But if you're yourself a player, you can really, when you implement something, you can say, okay, as a player, I know this will be fun.
You know, I play board games with my co-workers, and learning how they think and how we work together when we play is a great way to do better features when I do programming. Because if I know how we think and how more other people think, it's easier to work around and make great features that are accessible for everyone.
Scratch that,
no.
Just to get Chicago.
But I'm thinking I play my role differently.
It's in the rulebook, it's in the rule. It's fine.
Yeah.
Features like, for example, crafting, resource management, how can they play out? They can be prototyped through paper prototyping and board game mechanics, and then translate very easily into a video game setting and a UI.
I'm currently doing a lot of prototyping, a lot of discovery, and we don't have anything set in code yet, but we have a ton of ideas. Let's bust out the index cards and my collection of figurines and all of my dice and create sort of like board game representations of the experiences we want to create. And then when I came to talk to the programmer, said, play this thing, what do you think? Oh, that's cool. Okay, when you get to do that and just communicate in that way with somebody, it's really refreshing because everyone's just on the same page and they were having fun, I was having fun. And I think that's the game designer. We aren't there to tell you, you must follow this story. We're here to say, here's the thing, what you're gonna do.